Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast One Piece reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is One Piece. Episodes 760 and 761. Apparently, Catviper's name, there seemed to be some dissent going on in the Patreon comments. People were saying they call the dog Duke guy by his Japanese name and the cat guy as his Japanese name. Or just Inu, or dog for short, and then Neko for short, because it's Nekomamushi is what
Okay.
Catviper's name is. I forget what the dog boy's name is. But
So they just don't call him Catviper?
I think it from what I saw in the comments, it doesn't actually matter. It's like how we see a lot of times people in the comments referring to the four emperors as just Yonko, Yonko. It's just the name in Japanese, and it's made as those names because they have like a sound to them or like a gravitas to them in Japanese, but when you translate them, it's like the four emperors. It's like, it sounds cool, but Yonko, you're one of the Yonko.
It's like thing that like wouldn't necessarily need to be translated, but they kind of translated it anyway.
Yeah, and I think a lot of the culture comes from people who were reading it week to week and probably got scans, at the time. So like, it's an evolving thing. I think like basically what I heard was just that a lot of people use their Japanese names, but I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Probably not. But let's check out the episode. Leave a like, subscribe, check out Patreon, get Tui's head. Let's go. We go.
I was just like sitting on the bed with him. Damn.
5 days.
It's pretty crazy.
I guess they're just like in shifts so they can keep tagging in and out.
Yeah. But they can't really overpower him.
Yeah.
Kind of like Sanji over here, taking a smoke break in the middle of the fight.
Neko's pretty Japanese. Now I kind of look at him, kind of Wanonian, like with his clothes and with his weapon and his little pipe. Kind of reminds me of Cat Bus.
Let him go.
He's really speedy.
Very fast. Not even a scratch.
This guy's too badass. I don't know about his weapons though. Like, that's a really kind of silly shape for a weapon.
What's crazier is like him and his guys have been going for 5 days non-stop and are still awake.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Perfect timing.
Yeah. Too bad you guys didn't like try and fight him together for like 5 minutes. He's thrown around quite a lot, but he's just like super doesn't get hurt. He's super resilient. I was wondering like how on earth like then what happened? A weapon. Oh.
Smile.
Yeah, it was pretty messed up.
What was that called?
Can't remember.
It was like a couple letters.
Bastard.
Too bad it wasn't the 2.0
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
gas where it just like puts a shell around you.
Damn.
Wanda, I'd like my bikini back, please.
Well, I gave it to her.
Yeah.
Because they're friends. Oh my god, look at him in that huge suit.
Uh-oh. Right, his obituary in the newspaper. Because he got slimed by Fujitora.
Except he probably is still alive.
Yeah. I wonder what nonsense they're like pulling now with this shit. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah. He's going to go get Doflamingo. And took out the rest of the guys. I wonder how they got up there.
Maybe with Momo? Same way Luffy got out of that hole?
Okay. I guess Sanji.
Sanji could get up there, Caesar could get up there.
Caesar, yeah.
Brook could probably get up there, he's really light, he could pull himself up.
Oh. I like how Caesar, since he can't really do anything, just like kind of became their bitch and is just he's loose. He's just not escaping.
The thing is, like, with Luffy gone, he could escape, I think.
He could.
Like, he could take the oxygen out of the air, he'd just have to deal with Brook. He could get out of there pretty fucking easy. In fact, is he still here?
Yeah, good question.
Why is he still wearing that hat? He's still wearing, like, his disguise hat.
It's funny. Look at Chopper wearing a helmet.
If it's Kaido's guy, maybe they took Caesar away.
Really?
Am I forgetting that he was here? I feel like I'm going insane. Is he
Who?
not in the flashback? Caesar.
Oh.
Have we seen him? Did we see him at the party or something?
No, I don't think we saw him.
I feel like I'm going crazy.
I don't think we saw him.
Well, if fucking Jack left and
Yeah.
he's with Kaido and Kaido wants Caesar,
Yeah.
then, you know.
I guess the only thing is, like, okay, Sanji's missing. There's the guys that got left behind here that we know that they encountered. I guess maybe they could have taken Caesar and Sanji went after them and got separated. But, like, I don't know. But, like, would they be able to defeat Sanji? I don't know. They didn't seem that strong, and Sanji's really strong, but
Caesar just needs to get away.
I guess if Caesar saw some allies, he might turn against Sanji, but he'd probably advocate for leaving Sanji behind and not bringing him with him. But there was the wanted poster that said only alive for Sanji, so maybe there's something else going on there, and then that's why they took him.
That's a good point. Speaking of bounty hunting.
Yep.
And this is about where we ran into them. Brook action? about to see some Brook action? Yo.
Just slide away.
And an eel?
An eel? Just saved your life. Let's chase her. Hopefully Dr. Chopper can help out a little bit, maybe, if any of these guys are still slightly alive. This fucking guy. Caesar, get rid of this gas. Like you. Caesar, get rid of this gas.
There are a lot more of these like cross things than I thought. I thought there was only like 3.
Oh my god. His leg.
His leg was gone? Oh my god. Yet again, another badass swordsman guy loses his leg?
Yeah.
Jesus, that sucks. Luckily he's got 3 more because he's a dog man. Tripod. And he lost his arm?
Damn.
Oh yeah, he is Wanonian. He's got like that charm around his neck. Well, maybe he's not Wanonian. He's very Japanese looking. But yeah, lots of mysteries. I think you're cooking on the Sanji theory. I think you are cooking on the Sanji theory. I think he got taken, and I think Caesar Clown is gone too.
I guess like it's like the only, you know, it's like I like Caesar hasn't really fought back, and I feel like those other 2 guys wouldn't be enough to get Sanji. But like if Caesar decided to fight
the
back,
tides are turning. Let
if
me
he
take
saw,
the
if
use
he
this
saw
opportunity.
some people that he could actually escape with, because Caesar is really, really strong, but he's not stupid. So it's like if he escaped here, he wouldn't really be able to go anywhere or do anything. He is able to cook like in his own area in his own lab, but like he's not a pirate. He doesn't want to be like sailing around trying to find something.
And they could just they could catch up to him pretty quick.
Yeah,
I think.
and he's pretty worried about them. But I think if he saw an opportunity, he would take it because he's a little weasel. Especially after like seeing the his stuff deployed here as well, it might start him like, oh, this might be a chance to get away once he sees
and
guys
we're hearing
that
his
were
laugh
associated
again.
with
I
that.
think that's like a little hint as to what he's thinking.
Feeling kind of smug.
He's getting a little more confident, and like that's how he was able to take out like everybody, and it was a big deal to fight him. Even for Luffy, with that ability where he just knocks people out because he takes the oxygen away, and then they can't do anything. So it doesn't matter, like even if you're Sanji level or Zoro level or Luffy level.
It doesn't matter. You still need to breathe. I mean, Sanji can hold his breath for a really long time, but if
you can take him by surprise, if there's other people there to distract him, it's like if the tables are right, and I think that's why he hasn't done anything up to this point. Is he's been waiting for the right time, and this is the perfect time. To do anything like that. And then. Because there's the only alive thing, I think we're gonna get some on that as well, and it would, because that would also be a good way to separate the group or like shave it down a little bit more for like most of the rest of this arc to give focus to other people, as we always talk about. If Sanji gets taken away, then there you go. But I'm liking this arc so far.
Me too.
And once again, like I feel like, I don't know, it's moving at like a decent enough pace. There's like callbacks. There's mystery.
I liked also the. Getting Caesar kind of reincorporated and made relevant again, and also getting the crew even more emotionally attached to all the mink people because they were attacked with a chemical weapon that they already had the Straw Hats already previously had experience with, and then Caesar, because it's like he's kind of just been around for a while. Like it's always like, oh, we can't let Caesar fall into the wrong hands, but it's like he almost became an item. Instead of a person. and like an enemy. So I think that this is like, kind of building him back up to, potentially be making some moves here, depending on how it goes.
Yeah, I like it. I like the way this is all coming down to this like non-linear storytelling method. I wasn't sure at the beginning, obviously, like I was joking about, the battle. What happened in this battle that we know the outcome of? But, we didn't see that they were missing limbs. That's something. We didn't see the way the whole... We didn't see how long it went. We didn't see, like, the reinforcements. Like, there was more... But as we're getting further into it, we're getting different perspectives and things are lining up. And there's, like, almost this Tarantino-esque quality of, like, things intersecting and, like, going backwards further and going forwards and stuff like that. It kind of makes it a little dynamic. It's a little interesting way to tell this whole story so far. Yeah,
you also, when you first hear it, you're like, the Straw Hats must have shown up and stopped the fight, but that's not what happened. The Straw Hats did stop the fight, but in like kind of a roundabout way by defeating Doflamingo elsewhere.
Which makes the Straw Hats feel like their actions are like that. The point that is, it makes it feel like our actions are really mattering. Like, we did that shit, and elsewhere in the world there was a completely separate thing that was influenced by that, and and we're seeing how exactly it was. So that feels really good to see that there's, it's not because sometimes because of the scope of One Piece and because we're like we're explorers kind of like going through place to place, part of the way that information moves in One Piece and how we get things for theory crafting and history and stuff like that is we can't get everything all at once. So a lot of times we're kind of left in the dark, just for the aura of the series and because it's an adventure story, but also for like storytelling reasons. So to, find a way to get us to see how our actions are affecting the world without just like a exposition news bulletin of, Straw Hats did this and then cut away to everyone else reading it and like, there's Vivi reading the newspaper again, etc. I love all that stuff, but this is a cool way to show a different way of how our actions are affecting the world and how everything feels so much more connected. Because so much, that was our biggest complaint, but our biggest like... feel like a missed opportunity for a lot of the grand line and pre-time skip One Piece, as great as it was and as much as I miss it, I wish we could go back to it, it felt very linear despite the fact that it was supposed to feel, it's a grand line, but like it was supposed to feel like a very like we're exploring, but at a certain point there was a lot of those things where if this was included, if we were to see and we saw that more towards the end with like when we got caught in the area around Water 7 and stuff like that, like actions, we were going back and forth in like Marineford or, all these places were kind of influenced by what was going on. And we got that more towards the end. And, I don't know, it's cool. It's cool to see this kind of thing happen in the story where we see actions influence other places and we get to see a firsthand account of what's going on. It's cool. Also, I gotta say, Jack might be like the least effective at doing a job, he's like just literally of all time. But I mean, like, so you're looking for this guy, and like, then you poison gas everyone. And then instead of just being like, okay, whatever, I'm finally dealt with them, I'm gonna now just go like destroy the entire area just to make sure that he's not like hiding. Bro could have been in a building like 30 feet away the entire time and these guys wouldn't have even checked. Yeah. Like they just kept like, I know it's because they're like assholes, but it's just like they're terrible people. They're saying here, hey, find this guy. And then also just absolute buffoons. Because if he was here, they probably could have found him. Yeah. They just were ineffective. Yeah, very ineffective. I mean, effective at being terrible and like killing a bunch of people. Being a nuisance, but like you're sent on a job and you didn't accomplish it. Yeah, you suck. Yeah. You got distracted with this crazy war for 5 fucking days because you were just a little too aggro. You could have, I don't know, done something different. You could have been, I don't know. And like, I feel like a lot of the reason he is like a mini Kaido. Like it feels like he does, how much damage does he do? Like he just takes damage and can't get hurt. Yeah. It's like how Kaido jumps from the fucking sky and almost doesn't die. He doesn't have a scratch on him. It's like Jack is really strong, but he, it's telling that he didn't win or subdue them until 5 days into the fight. And using a chemical weapon. And like, he couldn't just defeat them normally. Like, I feel like the only reason why his bounty has gotten this high is because he
of stuff
can't
like
be
this.
killed.
Yeah.
Like he's very difficult to be killed. It's not really a measure of his ability at all. It's just that he outlasts people in a battle of attrition. He stays awake for 5 days until he just gasses them. He just gives up and ults and fucking flips the game table over like a bastard.
Yeah.
Anyway, leave a like and subscribe. Move on to the next one. Caesar!
なんとかしてあげたかったけど、まだ残ってるガスの中じゃ俺たちだって一旦街を離れたんだ。そっか。
It's a squirrel girl.
ガスの匂いから考えると、神経を麻痺させる成分があるのは俺も知らない匂いがあって。シュロロロロロロロ。震えたぜあのイリアスの名はコロ。俺が作った殺戮兵なんつっただから恋愛なぜ俺が責められる
You invented it.
I love how he lets himself get headbutted by Chopper. He's a Zoan.
Do it. Yeah.
Or not a Zoan. He's a
Logia.
Logia. In his original form.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is like foreshadowing the Chopper's learning hockey.
Shut up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's like the real reason, but like.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
But if there was other people there.
What is that heart shape?
I just love how he's wearing the hat still. That's pretty good. No, why would you deserve that? You're terrible.
You were just gleefully explaining how happy you were that your gas was killing people. Why would I treat you gently? Really? Badass Sanji. Oh my god, he's so cool!
I can't believe these crocodiles just switch sides so easily.
Yeah, traitors.
Oh, finally. Can you believe that?
All right, she was the nurse, right? Of course, she was up here with Chopper and that sheep and that little like goat doctor guy.
Kind of crazy you can just do that.
Yeah, his fruit is like one of the best that you can have.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like imagine what an awoken gas fruit would do.
Pretty crazy.
I love the soundtrack right now. I feel like we've been getting new tracks recently, new songs.
It's about time.
Yeah. Thank God.
Okay, well, like, then what? Like, what happens to Sanji? Yeah, and we should trust Caesar Clown, definitely.
And she's like delirious.
Made a pretty good recovery. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Just got here, bro. my god.
Voice acting going crazy.
その部下たちは今全員島を出たわ。ヘドロ
ワンダー、ソガラたちはジャックと関係から今毒ガスが消えたのもうちの魔法だ。
そういえば
Magic.
ユーティアたちは何してるんだお前たち。チョッパー、ガスがまかれてもう1日以上48時間以内に解毒処置をしなきゃ。みんな手遅れ剤を作るんだ。
I love Dr. Chopper.
I love when Chopper's Dr. Chopper.
1秒だって欲しいんだ。があるなら全員集めてくれ。俺は医者だ。言うことを聞いてくれ。看護師です。お手伝いします。
That's nice.
I like that Chopper's taking the lead on this too because he's a little animal guy.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
死ぬのかと思った。つい誰一人見捨てない。それから
And where is Caesar now?
戦いだった。こんな道具で作るのか。作るんだよ解毒剤。医者はどこにいる。砦に避難しての広場に集めるの手伝ってほしい。私は大丈夫だ。ガスは森にも力が必要だ。分かった。呼んでくる。すぐ戻る。俺たちで投与して回るんだ。
Good job, Chopper.
よし、や
Such
り
a
ましょ
good
う。
guy.
傷の手当てもできるところから。
Excellent Chopper. Oh,
Very good.
he's like sanitizing all the stuff. Smart.
こっちです。
これはひどい。
もうすぐ解毒剤もできる。お願い、力を貸して。
I think they all have like little outfits. They're just.
Very stylish,
Yeah.
actually. Whoa.
家庭科マは作ったんだ。当たり前だよ。
I like how he gets all prideful about making the antidote to his stuff.
All of them. Good job, Chopper. Look at him go.
Oh, searching for people in the rubble?
ご無事。
That's pretty sick.
Brooke, you're a genius.
That's awesome.
He's sweating.
手伝わせてくれ。もう動いて大丈夫なの？随分楽になった。それに、ここは私たちの。あんたがしっかりしないでどうすんの？
He wrapped up his arm. They're gonna have to fight together now. They're both like
Missing
messed
something?
up.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, Sanji cooked them all up some food. We love cook Sanji as well. Dr. Chopper,
But he's gonna like actually heal them with his like new cooking powers.
nourishment.
I forget what the name of it was, but like
体に染み渡る。
what was it like the 100 womanly techniques or something like that, or from the
Yeah.
whatever it was.
まだまだ作ってやる。私は心安らぐ音色。
Bro knows one song.
It's a banger. You can't.
Listen, he plays the hits. Like you can't knock him for that. He gives the people what they want. Let's play a song to raise people's spirits. The most sad like sea shanty ever conceived.
But it's fun.
Yeah.
必ず恩返しをするぞ。
In reality, it's a happy song. It should have been me. No, I'm just kidding. He's like crying. If the Sanji was here, that's what he would say.
壮絶だったとは。
ガシジャックってやつ。
Yeah, me too.
いつかカイドウと一緒にぶっ飛ばして。
ジャックは死亡。
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything.
そうか。
Bring him back to life and then kick his butt.
そのことだが、とても信じがたいのだ。
Yeah, I'd have a hard time believing that guy was dead too, just watching him go like crazy. But he was in the ocean. But the fact that they're bringing it into question makes me think he's not.
どこ行くのか。
夜のネコマムシクジラの森のガーディアンズのあなたも眠る時間だわ。私は王の鳥という職務なのだ。
Kingsbird.
Like a messenger?
Oh.
昼夜問わず二人の王の間を行き来できる唯一の役
So you're their secretary because they don't want to talk to each other.
Yeah, she's pretty badass though.
Yeah, no.
伝えせねば不要と言われそうだ。ネコマムシ会ってみて。
ネコマムシの旦那。
俺たちは行くさ。
Looks like I really like him, and he won't try and bite me.
チョッパーの話ではすごい回復力だ。
Well, also Beppo and all those guys are there, and they're like
Yeah.
surgeons,
本当に言っても
or at least assistants to law. They could probably help him.
歓迎する。
言葉に甘えて。
Let's go.
ネコマムシの旦那に会いに行こう。
Oh, yeah, and law would be there anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
Oh, I wonder if Law can reattach his stuff
I mean,
with
it'd
his
be hard
surgery
considering
fruit.
that yeah, but I mean, it's been like days and we don't know where the other limbs are. They maybe be decaying.
Law
by
is
now.
a severely good surgeon, and he has a surgery fruit. Maybe he could do. Maybe they would be decaying. I don't know. Maybe he could do it.
I mean, maybe, but
At least give him some cool prosthetics. Good episode. Like, I feel like we're getting a lot these episodes. Like,
Yeah.
there's some good fight animation. They're like
Caesar
looking
getting-
around.
I love how Caesar's so mad, but then when he's like making the antidote, he's kind of like, yeah, I'm.
Look how
I know, I'm pretty good.
complicated this
I
is.
made that, just so you know. Like he gets kind of like, even though he's doing it against his will, he's like still getting to like. I guess the thing is like he is like passionate about
Science.
chemistry, and he is very prideful in his own work.
Yeah. Yeah, like I love this episode. So much happened.
Yeah, this was a really good
Kind of a
episode.
banger.
And Wanda going crazy.
Yeah, with the
there.
voice acting when she was like freaking
And
out.
like, yeah, getting ready to like suicide bomb Nami because she was gonna die anyway. That was crazy. Super badass.
Good job,
and
Chopper.
I love Chopper being the doctor, and I love Sanji cooking up everyone some food.
Tony Doctor back at it again.
Very good.
Leave a like and subscribe. See you next one, Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye bye.